So for today's video, what I'd like us to talk about is this big idea called order of operations. And our order of operations has a simple acronym also known as PEMDAS. So anytime I ask for my students to see to simplify an expression or a problem, I would write down the acronym PEMDAS. And now PEMDAS has a meaning. What does the P represent? Levi? Parentheses. And why do I write P first? It's always looking for parentheses. Parentheses can also be called brackets. Please be careful. Parentheses and brackets are the same thing. E. What would the E represent? Savannah?
Exponents.
Exponents. Exponents are these where we have 7 to a power. Some number to a power. Then MD. And why would I write MD up and down? What do you think, Nick?
Because multiplication, division, and addition and subtraction are in the same step.
Excellent. It's a 4-step process. First, we look for parentheses. Then exponents. Then we look for multiplication and division at the same time. How do I know which one to solve? Layla?
Left to right.
We read them left to right. So just like you read a book, you're solving multiplication, division left to right. The same is true for our last step, which is addition, subtraction. So hopefully everybody in here has solved this problem already. We're going to start with this one over here on the left. If we were going to solve this problem, one of the common things I notice is students get stumped on this bar here. It's a fraction bar. And what do we know about fractions and simplifying an expression? What do we do with that? What do you think? Zach?
We divide.
We divide. This bar means division. But when do we divide? Do I take 8 divided by 4? Do I take 7 to the second power divided by 7? When do I choose to divide? Sakura?
It's like at the end.
At the end. So we're going to divide at the end. So the first step is to solve everything on the top, solve everything on the bottom, and then our last thing we're going to do is we are going to divide. So I'm just going to write the fraction here. And let's start with the top. 8 plus 7 to the second power minus 1. What am I going to do first up there? Vance?
Do the 7 to the second power, it equals 49.
Excellent. We're going to take 7. We're going to square it. 7 times 7, not 7 times 2. It's 7 times 7. You get 49. Bingo. Now, 8 plus 49 minus 1. What do I do next? Jonathan?
You add.
We're going to add. We're going to read left to right because addition, subtraction is the same step. 8 plus 49. What do we get? 8 plus 49. Alexa?
You get 56.
So we get 57 minus 1 gives me a grand total of 56. Excellent. What about this one here? Thank you, sir. What about this one here? 7 times 4 is going to become what, Bree?
28.
28. And finally, what are we going to do with these two numbers? My man Reed.
Divide them.
We're going to divide, and what is our simplified expression? 2. We get this, and to simplify something, simplify each expression becomes the simple answer of 2. What about the next one? This one is where a lot of students get stumped as well. There's a couple of things. The first thing we look for, always, parentheses. So what are we going to solve? What do you get?
5 minus 3.
5 minus 3, and you get?
2.
Excellent, we get 2. So I'm going to still rewrite this. Here. Now, don't get tricked. We've done parentheses. What is our next step? What do we think? Michael,
The exponent.
we have to go to the exponent. So what is 2 to the second power? What do we get, Layla?
4.
You're going to get 4. And this is still in parentheses, though. 2 to the second power becomes 4. Because when I write this, what does this tell me to do? This is another common mistake for students. What does that tell me? Anissa?
It tells you to do 6 times 4.
It's 6 groups of 4, or 6 times 4, which gives me 24. So if we get 24, this simplifies to just simply 24 plus 3. And everybody, what is our final answer?
27.
This simplifies to 27. Excellent. Following these order of operations, or PEMDAS.